Yes, good morning, everyone. Tuesday, January 16th, new year just keeps going and going, and this is our third meeting this year. So, as always, I think most of you, if not all of you, have been here before. You know what we're doing here. We're having English conversations. I give you topics, then I split you up into smaller groups, and you have, I don't know, it depends. It varies. Sometimes 10, sometimes even more minutes to discuss your questions in your smaller groups. I typically join the group with the fewest number of participants. Yes. Ну, то есть с наименьшим количеством участников. And yeah, we discuss the questions. Oh, people keep coming. Yeah, people keep joining us more and more. Look at this. All right. Good morning to every one of you who has just joined. We're about to go into our breakout rooms, but first, of course, I'm gonna show you the questions. Guys, remember, if you don't wish to speak on the topic that I've given to you, that's all right. You can always talk about anything else that you want. But now, let me share the screen with the questions for you. I'm gonna read them out loud for you. So, do you dream in question number 1? Do you dream in first or third person? То есть сны вам снятся как от первого лица или от третьего лица, получается? Have you ever had dreams in other languages? I think, well, you know, I know that there are people here who have been living in their respective countries for quite some time, and English is not their best foreign language, so it may not be English, but for me, it's just English. I mean, other than Russian, of course. 3. What is your earliest memory? То есть какая у вас самая раннее вообще, раннее воспоминание вообще о жизни, в жизни вашей? And number 4. Before making a telephone call, do you ever rehearse what you are going to say and why? То есть перед тем, как делаете телефонный звонок, вы как бы, ну, по сути, вот rehearse значит репетировать, то есть вы как-то прогоняете через голову то, что вы будете говорить, или нет? И почему? Alright, so these questions I'm going to post them in the chat so that everyone can see them in their smaller groups. But now, how many? 15, 13? It's about 5 groups, I think. Yes. All right. So hello and welcome back, everyone. Wow, so many people. 19 people. I think it's the most people we've had this year so far, although it's only our third meeting this year. Anyway, guys, so you know the drill. Typically, after I bring you back here, I ask some of you, or at least one of you, to sort of step up and speak out, you know, as they say, and yeah, just talk about something that you have discussed in your room. Doesn't have to be the questions that I've given to you, or maybe something else. I mean, these questions or anything else that you would like to share with us. Now you have your, as I call it, an open mic time, an open mic session. So please talk to us. Do I have a volunteer? Да, я обычно вот на русском сейчас скажу, потому что мне кажется, я иногда на английском все проговариваю, но не все, может быть, понимают. Я обычно прошу, чтобы кто-нибудь просто вот сейчас что-то сказал, как бы вот всем, вот как вот я сейчас говорю, на тему, которую вы обсуждали, или то, что вот те вопросы, которые я вам дал, или что-либо еще. Yes, please do this. Make me happy. Come on, I know.
Maybe
Julia?
all the
Yes, go
I
ahead.
try.
Go ahead.
Yes,
Yes.
I like it. Yes.
Yeah.
We try to about dreamer. Yes. What about me? I'm not dreaming person. Yes, I sometimes I see, but explain I can't this. but I want to tell about my mom little bit. She all the time see dreams at incredible situation. Like I don't know how they feel, but I told her like write please this down. Like maybe some producer make the film about this
Mhm.
because it's incredible. Like she can I don't know buy car with Putin like this and like with incredible person and fantasy and sometimes she like it um, go with reading books, yes, and if she read like horror books, she all the time see something incredible imagination. I don't know, maybe she need to write down this and I see for her. But yes, it's interesting.
So,
Uh,
Yulia, just
what else?
the second question. I'm just wondering. Actually, that's the question to everyone because I'm really curious. Has it ever happened to you that you had a dream in, let's say in English, all right? Like when you actually
Yes.
spoke, when you actually in the dream you spoke in English, or again any other language other than your native language.
I have
You know, okay, maybe one time. Thank you. What about me? I want to tell. I am intuitive, a very intuitive person. I don't know if it's correct at all. Yes, and I
Интуитивно в смысле? Не понял.
no, yes,
Intuitive,
yes,
intuitive.
yes, yes, and mostly I see maybe this like feeling, or it's this situation will be yes, and I feel and it's happened. But if it's dreaming, not. But if I spoke about my mother, yes, she told me yes, she sees sometimes something it's will be in the future.
All right. Okay.
Yes, thank you.
All right. Thank you. Anyone else? Have you ever had dreams in your target language? Let's just put it this way.
Alexei, I can say when I lived in Slovakia, I have had dreams in Slovakian languages because I only speak only in Slovakian language. I don't use my Russian language, so I had dreams in Slovakian languages. But what about English language? When I in the evening, late evening, study English or watch some English podcast or something else in English, I can at night see dreams in English language. I try at night use English and speak English. Maybe not dream, but I use English at night. I try to speak English language. But in Slovakia, I dreams in Slovakian languages because I rarely speak Russian in Slovakia when I in Slovakia.
Yeah, Oksana, thank you. Yes. Anyone else? Or any other questions?
I want to say that I have big dream. When will come one day, I can have dreams in English language. It is my big dream.
So it's like the joke. I have a dream to have a dream. Yes.
Ну да,
Yeah.
joke, точно joke. I don't know when will come this day.
All right, guys. So let's move on to our next session, and I'm gonna share the screen with you again. Again, I like these philosophical questions, but again, you don't have to talk about this. You can always switch to speaking about anything else that you wish. But I'm gonna read these questions to you, as always. What are you looking forward to this week? То есть, что есть такое, что вы прям вот ждете с нетерпением или ожидаете, может быть, что-то позитивного обычно на этой неделе? Yes, the week has just started. It's only Tuesday. Next question. Should everyone on the planet be striving toward a common goal? If so, what would that be? То есть должны ли все на планете как бы преследовать или стремиться, может быть, к какой-то общей цели? И если да, то что это за цель, по-вашему? And the third question, if you could teach the entire world just one concept, what would it be? То есть если бы вы могли, ну, научить, пускай будет так, переведем, весь мир какой-то одной концепции, ну, по сути, какой-то одной вещи, какой-то одной идеи, может быть так, что бы это было? You know, like, do not do this, or, you know, do that instead, something like that. So, all right, I'm going to post these questions in the chat for everyone.
I think. Выйти с конференции, все. Goodbye. Выйти, почему?
Нет, там не надо никуда выходить.
Почему-то мне пишется выйти с конференции, почему-то не знаю.
No, you don't have to press that. No. We still have some time. All right, guys. So, okay, I'm really yeah, as you know, open mic. So if anyone wishes to speak, just speak briefly. But I'm particularly interested in hearing from you, like your ideas for question number 7 here. Like if you could teach the entire world just one particular concept, one idea, what would it be? I'm really curious to hear. Yeah.
I would say, if I could teach the entire world just one concept, I would say that we need to finish all wars in our planet. We need to finish. We need to. We should don't believe our politicians in all the world, and we need to finish our fights and wars and other destroy our planet. That's all.
Oksana, I mean, yeah, I totally agree. However, I don't mean to argue, but I think wars and fighting are just a symptom. We really need to cure the source of this.
Yes, I agree.
That's a totally different conversation. We may not ever be able to do this. However, I think all these bad things, like you've just mentioned, are just a symptom.
But if we объединимся, if we
unite
united,
together,
yes, in our goals, we can finish all wars, because all wars it's only about money. Some people get richer, and some people get killed from this money, from these ideas. I don't know these ideas about land or other or nationality, but I am against. So if I could teach the entire world, I say these words.
Yeah. Amen. All right. Thank you. Anyone else?
Yes, I want to.
Yeah, Yulia, go ahead.
I want to say about don't drink a lot and don't use narcotics. Yes, and I see this incredible bad situation, and I see about this a lot of maybe country where I live, like where winter and cold, you need to drink a lot. How to say, Wednesday it's small Friday, and Friday is small Wednesday. You know, like this. And young people a lot use narcotic. It's the same. It's great. Why? You know, no, I see this. It's yes. I teach this, and maybe some days we don't use this. Maybe.
Again, I would totally agree, but I would add one little thing to that. I would advocate for a life where people don't feel the need to do the things that you've just mentioned.
You know, I see one video about drinking, about alcohol, and what I see, this man told about how our parents to I don't know, to go away and празднуют. I don't know. Celebrate something with alcohol all the time, and children see this situation. and it's they see this situation and understand. Oh, without alcohol, we can't celebrate something, feeling happy, and I think it's
Yeah. I mean, we can talk about the negative effect of coming from like media, from movies, from like everything, culture, our tradition. So we can talk about that for a long time. Yes, but I agree. Yeah, there are many reasons why we are where we are. То есть много причин, почему мы там, где мы сейчас находимся. All right.
I
Thank you.
think that our children have to, ну, в смысле, должны быть заняты, have to be busy.
I guess, yeah. I
Busy.
mean,
And
yeah.
read maybe classic literature books and как его, have to watch normal watches, ну, video, because all people now, all young people who have children, the parents, they spend all their free time on phone, and they cannot speak with their children. They have to spend all free times with their child, because then they cannot ask why our children become такими стали. Почему они? Потому что все дети сейчас поздно разговаривают. Ну, я сейчас на русском скажу. Все дети поздно разговаривают и становятся такими, увлекаются алкоголем, наркотиками. Почему? Потому что родители не общаются с ними никак. То есть мы читаем... In my time, I am 65 years, in my time, we have competition. How many books you read? What about these books, characters, heroes and other? Now, in the first place, Olga Buzova. And so our children, what they know is...
Tamara, sorry, I have 2 children, and I want to argue with you. My children don't drink alcohol. My children don't smoke nicotine. And I want to ask you, don't try changing every new generation. Looking only your family, only your friend, only your neighbors, and to try changing what's near for you. Don't look in a global place. If we now changing our a little place, and then all world changing. Understand me?
Understand.
Yeah, I would say I totally agree. I totally agree.
I'm talking in English, and I'm very thinking everybody for us, because when I speak in English, I get a good and nice emotion from my conversation. Another side.
I agree with you. I agree with you, though.
Yes, and maybe this moment
Phoenix, we can't really hear you. There's a problem with your microphone, I think. Yeah, but
no.
Yeah.
It's my microphone.
Yeah.
Thank you.
All right. So yeah, Phoenix, yeah, I totally agree. I totally agree that don't try to change everyone. Just focus on something small, like your life of your loved ones, stuff like that.
Where I have goodness, and the other side have baddest. It's like proportional. It's like equals in the world.
Yes. All right. Thank you, guys. We still have like a couple of minutes. Anyone else would like to say anything? I think it's an interesting just idea to think about, like what would you teach other people to do, and just I don't know, anyone
I
smile more.
I think this is very hard, ну, в смысле, это chat topic, it's very hard for us, and so maybe we can speak about maybe movie, about our life. Yeah, so
We are
everyday life.
speaking about our lives,
It is very
aren't we?
topic how to the самое how to repair our world. We cannot do it. And so, как его, ну, this woman, я сейчас забыла, Julia, по-моему, как его, said very good words about every, как его, little family. And so, next conversation, maybe we have to speak, no, we can speak about movie, допустим, запах женщин, там еще что-нибудь.
Tamara, as I said, you don't have to speak about the topics that I give you. You're always free to talk about anything you wish. I'm just giving you some, some directions you can go to. If you wish, you do so. If you don't, you can always speak about anything you find interesting. I've been doing this for how many? This particular club for like half a year. I've been leading other clubs for more than 10 years. And that's just the way I'm doing this. And yeah, there is always freedom of choice, if you know what I'm saying. But I wanted to finish this conversation for today because our time is pretty much up. Our time is up with one thing that I would probably teach everyone, or maybe like encourage to do. Not like teach, I don't like the word teach. Encourage everyone to do. And this is like that old saying, do unto others as you would have them do unto you. Ведите себя по отношению к другим так, как вы бы хотели, чтобы к вам относились. That's like the oldest golden rule. Amen.
Yes.
Yes.
Thank you, Alex. Thank you.
That's what I would ask everyone to do. But, people have freedom. Yeah.
Can you share with other chats? With other speaking club you host us? Can you share?
All right. Yes.
Thank
Okay. All right.
Thank you.
All right. So, guys,
Thank
that
you
would be
very
it.
much.
That would be it for today. Thank you for attending. Yes, today we had quite a crowd. Yeah, 19. Excluding myself and Natalia, it would be 17 people. So yeah, thank you for attending. Hope to see you next time again. We'll have some other discussion topics. But for now, our time is up. Thank you. Bye-bye, and see you next time.
See you.
Bye. Bye.